So yeah, I went outside the building when he went to go sign me out, and I was literally like this, sprayed against the door. Where is he at? And my grandpa walked outside. He opened the door, and he didn't see me when he first opened the door. I was because I was like this, and then I was like, if I stand still, he won't see me. I'll go back inside, and he'll keep looking. So then he looked around, and he's like, "What the heck?" So then he turned back around to open the door to go back inside because he didn't see me. That's when he saw me, and he was like, and then he grabbed me by the shoulders, like fucking Bart. He's like, "What are you doing?"
Oh shit!
And I was like, "You got me."
Wait, was he mad?
Yeah, he was mad
shit.
as hell.
I like how he's mad at you, and you're like,
Yes, I was like, "Good job, Grandpa."
I am a prankster.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Lemme Dink podcast. Whether you're at home, walking to school, driving to school, skateboarding to school, crawling to school, on your knees begging to not go to school, you can just listen to our podcast while we trying to defend our crazy takes. All you gotta do is let us dink.
Déjame pensar, pendejos. Bienvenidos al Déjame Pensar podcast. Déjanos un suscripción, déjanos un like, baja tu momento favorito en la sección de comentarios abajo y ya vamos a empezar.
No more Spanish.
I don't like that. We're in America, buddy.
I don't know if you've noticed, but Chicago.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This one. I feel like Americans are gonna like this from me, but I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes, because we obviously like being Mexican, you could kind of switch between English and Spanish sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. There are some times where you'll be around other minorities, and whenever they speak like their language, I'm like, I wonder if they're talking shit.
Really?
Like I've been to Chinatown. Have you ever been to Chinatown? And like, I'm gonna just say it, bro. Like you just been followed by like a little old like Chinese lady, like while you're just in the shops.
Stores?
Yeah.
Followed? Nah.
Not, I wouldn't say followed, but like suddenly, like the aisle you're in, suddenly they have to like restock everything in that aisle, and then you go to another aisle, and they're like, "Oh yeah, oh I forgot it. I needed to hit this aisle at the exact same moment." And then like sometimes I'll hear like, and I'm like I feel like there's a 50% chance that's for me.
I think maybe just because you're dark.
Friendly fire, what the fuck? You're dark too, motherfucker. But yeah, we're not.
Look at me though. Look at me though.
Look at me though. Look
at me though. Look at me.
What do you mean? Look at me. I'm on my 20 Montana shit, bro. With a blue shit. Oh,
exactly.
Yeah. But okay, for Mexican guys, I feel like to like or whatever brown like darker. I'll just say dark, right?
Yeah.
Like what should I dress like to be like non? I don't know, like non-aggressive. I don't even know.
I don't know, dude. I've been going to so many places though, and
Just like this.
it just no. I'm just saying, like, I don't feel like I dress different. Well, I mean, I don't dress the same as all the Mexicans, but I don't feel like I dress like a white person. But like, regardless, like I'll go to places and then like they'll be checking every dude for guns. Then I go up there and they're like,
"Oh, you're good.
You're good." And I'm just like, "What? I can have a gun.
I could be menacing if I want
I
to.
could bomb this place." And they'll be like,
"Sure,
right,
buddy.
Sure, buddy.
Yeah, you're a
walk
threat.
Walk it through."
No, here's the thing with you. I feel like how you're dressed right now.
Yeah.
I feel like I can like give you a visual pat down. Like I don't really see nothing coming out of your
Oh
pockets.
yeah,
like,
I mean, yeah.
Like, you look very
currently.
Yeah,
I typically wear baggy clothes though.
True.
Yeah, like I'm always wearing baggy clothes, and still I'm just like they're just like
let them through.
Well, that guy right there, not a threat. Like out loud, they'll be like,
"Oh, that guy's a pussy." Let him through.
Free backstage passes. He's not even gonna. Doesn't even look like a stalker. Not even a creep. You know what I mean?
I mean, check his citizenship, but besides that, he's good. No,
this is not one of the criminals that Trump was talking about.
But you know what? That is, I feel like that's kind of valid because you guys probably can't tell with the goggles on, but Rico has a pretty you do not have like a menacing aura about you at all.
Nah,
like,
dude,
I bet you could get down, but like
this is what's it called? I was literally when I was with my my coworker at work on last week Friday, we were at this like pretty like expensive looking, not expensive looking. It was like a very high end top tier mall that we were working at,
Ooh.
and
Wait,
like
wait. Question. Wait.
yeah,
Was it the Woodfield Mall?
I
Dude,
I thought
I
it was the
went there.
Woodfield Mall, but I'm pretty sure it was called Westfield Mall.
Oh, it wasn't Joliet.
I don't. It's in Skokie.
Oh no no no.
It's in Skokie. But it's the same thing. It was like the Woodfield Mall is outdoors. This one was also outdoors. Um,
No, it isn't. The
is
Woodfield?
yeah, isn't the Woodfield one outdoors? You walking around?
Maybe I didn't go to the Woodfield because the
Oh,
one I went to a mall like recently and it was
yeah,
I thought it was Woodfield because we never go there because it's
yeah. Because you
wait
guys got a mall right here.
it's in Schaumburg. What's the mall in Schaumburg called?
That's too far, bro. I don't
Yeah, it
know.
was an hour. It was an hour to get there and then
Maybe you're talking about the Chicago outlets.
nah because I didn't we weren't outside at all.
Oh, then it's not a Woodfield. I don't think. I think the Woodfield's outside.
It's like three levels, but it's a weird like literally it was so fucking weird. We walked in ground level, like where everybody was
Oh,
parking, like
uh huh.
normal like imagine like the mall around here,
Yeah.
but then we would go in and then it was like you look down and you were on the top level. It was weird.
Huh.
It was pretty cool. It was huge.
Interesting. Well, the mall that we were at, um, I wasn't. We had this line. We were giving out stuff, and we had this line of people, and I didn't see anybody, but my boy, he was like telling me like every once in a while when there was like a downtime, he'd be like, "Bro, every other dude has a Rolex," and I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Dude, I swear to God, every other dude has a Rolex on," and I was like, "Damn, what the heck?" And I'm just thinking, where were we going
Free
with this
lick.
again? Oh no! I was thinking, what's it called? Like, dude, every time I would hand like a thing out, it's always the thanks, bud, thanks, buddy, and I freaking hate that,
Oh
dude.
really?
I hate it so much, and it's always the white people, dude. It's always the white people. It's like I mean, and it's not a racist thing. It's just more so that's like only white people say bud in general.
And that's so funny because I was gonna say like you would have hated me. I don't know why, but
Yeah,
in like eighth grade or something, I had I don't know. It's not even a phase, but I was just calling everybody bud or buddy.
yeah, dude. That's so. But the thing is, I didn't get annoyed by it until I started working at McDonald's, and
Oh.
and every time I'd get like, oh, thanks, bud, and it just infuriated me so much because I'm just like, bro, I'm the manager here. You know what I mean? Like,
You should talk to me with respect.
respect, dude. You know, everybody else here comes to
Buddy.
me.
Everybody
They
else here is my buddy, all right?
exactly. You're my bud. No. Thank you, bud. Here's your McChicken, bud. Get out of here, Gary.
Wait, but why did you hate it so much? What did it feel like condescending?
It's always feels condescending. Always feels condescending.
It's kind of like almost like your version of little bro.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
exactly
like
exactly.
all right,
It's
little
our
bro.
version
Thanks,
of little
little
bro.
bro.
Thanks, little bro.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, it's like you gotta add the little. You know what I mean? Can't just call me bro. I'm not
True,
equal to
true,
you.
true.
You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. It feels like they're not like I'm not equal to you. Like you're looking at me like I'm your little nephew or something.
Got you,
You know what I mean?
got you. I don't know if I never noticed like if white people call me butter and I don't think I talk to like too many white people.
Yeah,
well like yeah, like in every day, but like I'm trying to think of like when I had like a server job too.
yeah.
But actually now I'm thinking about it, I get a lot of bros
From white people?
from from like white and black.
Okay, well maybe they're scared of you. That's the big difference. They're
They're
getting,
not gonna be scared
no,
of
we're
me.
not scared, but they're like trying to be like they think you're cool, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna say bro to this guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta say
I kind of
like
get it.
they want you to think they're cool and hip by calling you
Maybe.
bro.
But I don't know why I always feel like whenever I would like serve
Yeah.
or whatever, I feel like I don't know why. Maybe this is just like a self like inner thing, but like I always wonder what people would like talk shit about me whenever I would serve them. I wonder like what they would like because it's not like I talk shit or whatever, but like just if they go in their car, or whatever, or they just happen to not like me or whatever reason, I always wonder like what they would say. Like, did you see
Oh,
that Mexican guy? See his fucked up teeth? Did you see how fat he was? Like, I just think in my head sometimes.
yeah, I think that's really probably just like you
Like I hate
you.
myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say you hate yourself. Like that's
Yeah.
you like trying to like confirm like. So are they? Is this true? Is all the thing
Yes.
saying about myself is it true? Do they believe it too?
I
It's
I
all in your head, really.
I
and you're just waiting.
Probably.
You're just hoping. You're like
I
low
need
key.
confirmation that I
Yeah,
am fucked up.
exactly. Which is like weird. You gotta stop doing that, dude.
I know. I don't know why.
I think
Yeah,
that, I
I
mean,
don't
I'm
know
pretty sure
why.
it's a common thing. I hear that from other people saying stuff like that all the time.
I don't know why, but I think it happened after high school. Because in high school, I used to not like think that at all, and then like, yeah, I really don't know what happened. I don't know why I hate
Dude, I
myself.
was the man in high school.
Nah. But like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe just because after high school, like our high school ended because of COVID. So
Yeah,
like after that, I was for a time I was
it
just like
blew
straight
up.
working. So like I guess like I don't know, maybe like working a bit, like being under certain people, I like started to like feel a certain way. I don't know,
Yeah,
probably.
that's true. I guess when we were in high school, we didn't really answer to nobody except
Mm-mm.
our parents, which was just like normal.
Yeah, and
And
then
especially because me and you were oldest
yeah,
children.
true,
You know
true,
what I mean? So it's
true.
just like the first time you have to like deal with any sort of management.
Yeah, that's true. Cause like not that my managers would like talk like do me dirty or nothing. Like
Yeah.
I'll fucking quit. But like at the same time, like I guess like I could like I was like exposed to like what other people could say about other people.
Oh.
So like I was like, oh,
Oh,
like
like your people in your job would talk shit a lot
yeah,
about other people.
yeah. Like some, and not even about race, like about anything, right?
Yeah,
Like
just like this guy
ju-
does not know how to do his job.
exactly. Like let's just say because I worked at a I won't say the company, but I worked at a smoothie place for some time.
Uh-huh.
For not
Wait,
some
why are you
time.
always afraid of saying the companies?
I don't know, man. Gonna track me down.
every,
Nah. But
every place you work at, you're like, I won't say the company.
I
Or I
won't,
won't say.
bro. Hire me. No. But at the smoothie place, I worked for like a little minute, and um, like I wouldn't say getting smoothies wrong was like common, but like
Yeah,
people would like so the at this place you probably could figure it out from this, but like at this place, they would order the smoothie, and then like it was so easy when it came out of the printer. Instead of just coming out like let's just say like banana smoothie, it would be like 3 cups banana, 4 cups strawberry. It would literally give you all the incomplete recipe to
yeah,
make it, and you would just follow it from that. So like it was technically it's really hard to fuck it up if you're actually following like the whole thing. But like
yeah,
I swear to God, like one out of every 5 customers will end up coming back and be like, "This isn't how I always get it. I need a new one." And like it was a smoothie place, so like the manager was like, "Just make him a new one." But I
yeah,
guess like from that, I could see like some people would be like, "Did you see this fucking beep, fucking came
yeah,
back for a fucking thing?" And I'm just like, oh shit. Like I wonder, because not that I'm like going into places and being like, bring me back my like shit or whatever, but like
yeah,
I just wonder if I've ever inconvenienced someone like the type of shit they might say, you know?
yeah. Which I mean, working in the service industry, like specifically like that, because I mean, at McDonald's we used to make drinks like that too, and again, people would be the same way. But what I would never be mad that I fucked it up. I'd be like, oh, like, well, how do you want it? Like, what's wrong with it? Like, so I can fix it.
Yeah,
And like 9 times out of 10, it's like, what do you mean? What's wrong with it? It's bad. And it's just like, what does that mean?
yeah, bro. Like,
That doesn't tell me how am I supposed to make it. I'm gonna make it exactly the same because I made it how we're told to made it.
wait, you since you worked at McDonald's, did you ever get for the McChickens? I have this problem with the McChickens. I hate when they put too much mayonnaise. Did you ever get that as a complaint?
No, it's literally it's impossible to get a different amount any other time.
I
You
don't know,
literally
man.
you go like this, so the mayonnaise dispenser, you squeeze it as much as you want. It clicks, so it only dispenses the exact same amount every time.
I don't know, man. All I'm
You
gonna
don't
say,
what you might be thinking happens is if they don't put it directly in the middle, if it goes off to one side, your first bite might be all fucked up.
no, that's what I was gonna
Yeah,
say. There have been times where I'll be eating a McChicken. Every bite is like just coming
different.
to my mouth.
That's what I'm saying.
Pause.
You might be starting on the side where they, you know,
No, but it was like every bite. Like there have been times where I literally have to take the top off, scrape off the mayonnaise, and then put it back on.
yeah. And the thing is, it's weird because even if you were to ask for light mayo, it just fucks it up for the next guy. Because when you squeeze it, it like has a range of like 0 to 100, and it's always the same. But the thing is, if you squeeze it halfway to do light mayo for this person, you can't go back. It goes up to 50, and then you can't go back to zero. So it's stuck at 50 to 100. So then the next guy's stuck with light mayo too, or a person who likes mayo who's in the back like I like mayo. I'm sure this next person's a sane person and also likes a lot of mayo. I'm gonna give them the 50 and the next 100.
Ah, okay,
Does that make
okay.
sense?
No, that definitely makes sense. But like, good, you know. Fuck that other guy now, but like, nah, but you know,
Fuck the guy who gets a 150.
Mayo. I mean, McDonald's, get your shit together.
My mayo. But yeah, so like stuff like that, like messing up a smoothie and being like what? Yeah, a customer at your smoothie place, they'd be like, "This isn't how I get it. Make I need another one."
Yeah,
Like, what would you like? Would you do it differently, or would you like
no, exact same.
exact same? And they'd be
Exact
like,
same.
"Oh, it's better now."
The only thing that I could be on their side sometimes was because our blenders would get fucked up sometimes. So, kind of same thing like how you're
Yeah,
saying you would put it on the blender and then it says right there like what setting you're supposed to put for the blender to
yeah.
like make it the consistency. And sometimes I would notice that it'd be like kind of runny.
Oh, like it just the
Like
blender's inconsistent.
either a little bit more, yeah, either a little bit more runny than it should be, or the opposite where it's just like ice cream where you can't really take it out of the straw.
Oh,
So like you know, whatever, like it's
so
not
like
my fucking money.
so you never asked anybody like, "Oh, what was wrong with it?"
No, that's so funny that you said that. I was like, what the fuck? No, I'm never.
Really?
I feel like
Because
that's a perfect vulnerability for them to be like, because you're fucking stupid.
yeah,
You don't know
no,
how to make a smoothie.
no, but that's what I'm saying is like I've made three in a row exactly the same.
But they don't
Why?
know that.
Of course, because it's in their head. So I'm thinking, okay, so what the hell do they need? Because literally, sometimes I've asked people, doesn't have enough sugar. I'm like, I got you. I'll put more sugar, and they think it's normal amount of sugar, but I don't care. Just give like now it's like, oh, this is better. It's like,
Damn, you know what? That's why you were manager, bro. Because I wasn't thinking like that, and you were. You were like, damn, that actually is like a manager level thing. How can I make this better? Like for real? Like I'm
well,
not
yeah,
even.
because it's like it's suited for their needs. I don't need it to be perfect for everybody. I need it to be perfect for you, so you can get out of the way.
That's a business owner right here, bro. Swavy.store.com.
Anyways,
Wait, is it swavy.store.com or just
that's
swavy?
Swavy.store.
Oh my,
That's the website.
my bad.
I've
Swavy.store.
told 500 people that today.
Bro, like I be telling people like I'd be like, that's a cool shirt, but you know what's a cooler shirt? I've only done that once.
Yeah. I've been telling people every day one time.
I went into, you know, at the mall, like how you like. I'm not trying to talk smack at the mall, but sometimes, bro, I'll be at the mall. I mean, literally, like I went to the mall for, like the first time in like a year, like a week ago or whatever. But
Yeah.
have you seen like those stores that are like trying to be like um
Like hype beast stores.
hype beast stores, and you see some of the shirts that they have, and you're like, who the fuck would wear this? I
Yeah.
go into those sometimes, and that's where I did it. There was like a guy, and he was like, "Oh, you need any help?" And there was nobody in there, and I was like, "Yeah, this shirt's pretty cool, but you know, cooler shirt."
Is
and then,
this
and then he was like, he started laughing. I was like, "Bro, like." I was just kidding, like half and half, just testing the waters. I was like, "I'll put you in contact, bro. I'll send you the thing and everything." He was like, "Bad, blah blah blah," and he did, like I was like throwing it out there
Yeah.
to see if he'd be like, all right, send me the contact, and he'd be like, ha ha, all right, we'll
He
see
probably
you.
didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah,
Really, my feelings.
he was like, yeah, we'll see him in here, and then I was like, all right.
No, but you know what I did when I was first starting the brand? I went around to a bunch of Zoomies, and all of them told me that if you show like receipts and stuff that your clothes are getting enough sales, like they'll actually consider putting your shirts in the
Oh
store.
yeah, that's what.
That's how they all get in there.
Yeah, well, I think especially Zoomies right now because I know a bunch of Hispanic there's probably
Yeah, there's
other.
a lot of Hispanic like DGK,
Oh, I don't know who that is.
DGK, and
I just for me, I
the,
know Los Boys, I know Chicos Tóxicos. There's
oh,
another
they're in
one.
Zoomies.
They're in Zoomies now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I don't think in all the Zoomies. I think because they're from California, but I think the
Yeah, it's
surrounding.
probably the ones. Yeah, because it's very like you have to literally like they have to make sure they make enough money because obviously it makes no sense for them to like stock a bunch of shirts or buy a bunch of your shirts and they lose all a bunch of money. So like they have to
Yeah,
like it has to be very specific. Like if I were to like get us my shirts into a Zoomies, it'd probably just be one. And then if it starts selling, then they'd be like, all right, well, we'll trust you to put your shirts in other stores and stuff.
ah,
So yeah, it's pretty cool. But I remember like talking to this manager for like I was in his store for like an hour and we were just talking back and forth. Just like, yeah, bro, like if you have a following, like that's like one thing. If people are selling, that's another thing. And like we don't even have to know you. We can get your shirts like a whole bulk order right away if you have actual proof that your shirts are selling. And if you literally would just like he said, like I can give you my supervisor's number of the region, and then basically you guys, me and you will go to like a presentation and you like present your thing.
that guy was low key trying to get his own little like check from that because he was like, we
You
can
can go
both go.
together.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
I'm a vouch
Well,
for
I
this guy.
mean, that's the thing though. I don't care if he's trying to like get a cut because if he actually believes in me, then it's just
True,
like,
he deserves it.
yeah, he deserves it.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm gonna like, cause he's really sticking out his neck.
true, true,
Like
true, true, true.
he's taking his like his manager's time away from whatever they have to do. He's like, this guy is gonna make like he's gonna make us more sales.
You never seen Game of Thrones, right?
Nah.
Me neither, but like,
Anyways,
but there's like,
next topic.
it was so popular that like like years ago, like you
Yeah.
couldn't scroll through YouTube without seeing like a 5 minute clip or whatever. So
Uh-huh.
sometimes I would click on them, and I remember there was like a clip that like, and I used to really like Knights, so like that show low
Yeah.
key is on my alley, but I never just got around to it. Anyway, there's what you're saying reminded me of like there's a short guy in the he's a small person in the show,
Peter
and
Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage,
Yeah.
and he got captured or something, and like there's like a trial, and then they tell everybody like, will anyone fight for the half man? That's what they call him, like
The
everybody
half man.
calls him that,
Yeah.
the half man, and like everybody's like whispering and looking around, and then there was one, like it looks like no one's going to, and then one night is like, I'll fight for the half man. That's exactly what the guy did. Like you were
Yeah. He's like,
me. It shall be me.
yeah.
I will talk to the Zoomy
Executive.
executives. What the fuck? Hey, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool though.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it was pretty cool. This guy was like a super chill dude, and he was like, "Yeah, but we'll like, I'll take like, we'll get there if you really can sell shirts." Like, he's like, and he was never like once asked me about the design or nothing. He's like, if the numbers are there, that's all they care about.
No, literally, that's all
Yeah,
they care
that's all they
about.
care about.
I mean,
Obviously,
like
at the
just
end of
makes
the day,
sense.
right?
Yeah, but low key, props to Danny Duncan because I think he was like the first one, I
Yeah,
believe, to like get his, like to make that Zoomies connection. Because
yeah,
before that, like YouTuber merch was exclusively online. Like you have to go to the,
yeah.
or in my head, right? You have to go to their store. You
I
have
think
to like,
H3 a long time ago before Danny Duncan had Zoomy
oh
stuff.
yeah, he did. Yeah, you're right. My bad. I'm tweaking. Danny Duncan, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
It was H3. His Teddy Fresh. I do
yeah,
remember his shirts,
yeah.
bro.
They
His
had
shirts used to go hard as fuck. I
they
remember
still.
being in
I mean,
Zoomies.
they still have. Ela still makes their merch.
Oh
Well,
really?
really it was Ela 100% is Teddy Fresh.
Oh, but they got exposed. I do remember that too. They stole a lot of their designs from like another.
Oh yeah. Well, the thing is, Ela like she said that she fired all those people. The people because the thing is, she doesn't even really design the stuff solely on her own anymore. She has a team. And she said that she fired everybody that is was stealing the designs. That was just like basically like flipping them. You know what I
Oh
mean?
shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. And she was like, like I apologize because like to my fans who were like buying this stuff because they think it's our original stuff. Like, obviously that's crazy. Like, you guys aren't even buying really real Teddy Fresh things if it's like somebody else's design and just slap their logo on them. So,
Damn. What would you do if you like went on Instagram one day and then you saw like that exact shirt, but instead of Swavy, it's like Stavy, Stabby,
I wouldn't be too mad, just because like
as a confirmation that the shirt's good.
that's what yes that, but also like just like art in general is always stealing.
Oh yeah,
Like if someone's gonna steal my what idea and then build on top of it and then that sells more, then obviously I can do the same thing with their stuff, or I can do the same thing with my own stuff. I just got to keep making stuff. It's just like Apple. Like the reason they're so popular, and the reason a lot of people don't realize like a lot of their technology that they've come up with like 5 years later. People were like, "Oh my God, Apple invented this thing that has been around since for." And you always see those memes, right? Like
yeah,
Android had this 5 years ago,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
still
yeah. Well,
it's
it
like
is true.
it is no, it is true. But the thing is, if you think about it, Apple's had 5 years to perfect that one little feature, and it makes them seem like such a polished company because they waited for 5 years so they can one figure out what uh are the flaws in it, what are like the downsides, and just they improve on it. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not a bad thing to like steal and like make something better, but it's a bad thing if you steal it and then just deliberately like don't change anything about it and
Yeah,
then claim it as yours. That's completely different.
yeah. I was listening to this other podcast. Damn, I will shout you off. I remember where I got this from, but they were. I think it might have been the Clueless podcast. They were talking about how like a lot of people. I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't remember, but like I don't because I don't remember the specifics, but I do remember what they said.
Yeah.
They basically said like in YouTube now that everyone's copying everyone.
Yeah.
That it's basically you can't. Oh, I think it was X. Dude, I forgot. I was watching like a lot of shit, bro. But basically somebody said that like it's almost impossible to create something new on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like
Almost.
anything you create, most likely either someone has done it, or even if you don't realize it, you're subconsciously taking it from another person.
Yeah.
So it's
That's
like,
like comedy's the same way. Like people say,
oh
comedy
really?
always people say like there's been people like I remember people in the '90s would in the '90s it was different because there wasn't social media and stuff, so it's not like you would hear stuff on online and hear it, but there was a bunch of people who like would get beat up and stuff for stealing other jokes.
Oh
But
yeah.
like I think Robin Williams even said like he's like one time he got beat up really bad by some dude who apparently stole his joke, and he said like well one he genuinely thought it was his, but he also doesn't doubt that he probably subconsciously stole it. You know what I mean?
Damn.
It's like he
Yeah.
doesn't realize that he heard it somewhere and played it off as his own. And it's just like one of those things
Mm.
where because I remember like they asked him like, "Did you steal it?" He's like, "Probably. I honestly don't know."
Maybe.
No,
Am I,
but
am I on the list?
no, but yeah, but I'm saying, but like he wasn't like being like, "What?"
He
No,
was like facing the music.
yeah, he was like, I
Honestly,
probably he
man,
was like, I
probably.
probably did. Yeah,
Was I there? Yes. Was she 16? Maybe.
did I know?
Maybe.
Definitely not.
Damn, Robin. That just goes to show you that it can be anyone. Because Robin Williams, before
Yeah,
he unfortunately passed, he was like right now. If he was still alive right now, I don't even. He was like on such a pedestal. Like
yeah.
there are
Played an Indian guy one time.
and not canceled,
Not canceled.
but like there's I don't know. He was like on such a he was on the Jim Carrey level.
He
Like
was above Jim Carrey. I
yeah.
feel like J- Jim Carrey like kind of climbed up the mountain in Robin Williams' shadow. I feel like Robin Williams like
Mm,
brought up that kind of like comedy for Jim Carrey to kind of that classic Jim Robin Williams walked so Jim Carrey could run.
yeah,
What
yeah.
is that phrase?
Because the reason I say that is because you see comedians nowadays like the supposed like legends or the people that are
Yeah,
becoming legends fuck like kind of like the damn the Joey Coco Diaz's, the like Ari Sheffers,
yeah,
the people that have been around like for their 20 years or whatever, and like
yeah,
starting to become like old people now. They're like even though they're like the top rung as of now, like they still get their licks in terms of like other comedians, like the younger ones, like kind of shitting on them or maybe like making jokes at their
yeah,
expense. But I feel like people like Jim Carrey, Robin Williams, like there's very select people that are like at such a level that it's like you can't because their comedy is so much better than
yeah.
yours that for you to talk shit it'd be like look at yours.
Yes, like bro, how could you even say such a thing? Like that guy is miles. Like that guy's terrible jokes.
Yeah, like Patrice O'Neill,
Yeah, Dave
damn,
Chappelle,
Dave
obviously.
Chappelle, who's the Ralphie May. Like there's just some
Yeah,
people that are just so well. Ralphie May did get a lot of jokes about being fat, but like besides
yeah.
that, like
He
he
was
was just still
very
so funny,
he was
so
very
funny,
niche comedian.
bro. Damn, there's a lot of people. There's oh man, it really sucks that like comedians at the beginning they really have to figure it out on their own because there's so
Yeah,
many comedians when they start to make that's when their own like their own vices, their own the human version of them that's not on stage. It kind of ruins them in a way.
how?
You don't remember or you didn't hear about the one damn. I'm getting really bad with names, man. There was
Well, well, yeah. I don't. Well, yeah. Well,
a Mexican comedian. He was from Aurora. I think last name Flores.
Ken
He's
Flores.
Ken Flores. There you go, Ken Flores.
You forgot that guy's name?
I
That's the guy who
know,
you
bruh.
would talk to me about him
I
all the
love
time.
Ken Flores, but wait, you haven't seen any of his new shit.
His is his special out yet?
His special came out on Hulu, dude.
Oh, I
I
haven't
haven't
seen it.
watched it yet, but I've seen clip snippets of it. It's fucking funny. There's uh, I'll just tell you one joke.
Yeah,
He was like that stuff is getting really expensive, and that and that's that he was in the chip aisle and he was grocery
yeah,
shopping,
yeah,
and this black guy comes, and he's like, and they're looking at the chips, and the black guy's like, $7 for a bag of chips. You gotta be a fat motherfucker. And that in the middle of a sentence he turns around and him lock eyes and he's all like, and I don't know why he didn't say shit to me because there was 5 bags of chips, 5 bags of chips in my car. I forgot the closing of it, but bro, the dude
Yeah,
was just funny, and it's just like he had such a good potential. Like there's Mexican comedians like Ralph Barbosa, Rene Vaca, but
you
this
got
dude had
30
like
seconds.
such a like cadence, bro.
Yeah,
He had such a cadence, and it's just like his overeating and like I don't want to talk too badly on him, but I think the drugs a little bit had something to do with it, and
yeah,
I think he had heart failure or something like that.
something like that. It's always the heart.
But he wasn't even 30 yet.
You
Like
would think.
he had such a cadence. So if you had given him like another 10 years, give him 10 years, and not just that, not even just building up the comedy.
Yeah,
Give him like a TV show, give him a movie, give him like a tour with like Bert Kreischer, bro. That dude takes everybody on tour. Like
yeah.
imagine he would have been you. No pun
Like,
intended.
oh, I was gonna say like I was like
Kid
unhealthily.
Flores, I love you. I mean, bro, he would have also been showing out for Chicago too. Like, even though he's
Yeah,
from Aurora, but so
yeah.
was Juice,
That was one
bro.
of those things that they would say that a lot of people like from Chicago liked is that he would always say, "Guys, I'm not really from Chicago."
Yeah, that's dude. He was so he was real, bro. He was a
Yeah,
real ass motherfucker.
yeah,
Um, I loved like his eye flutter and shit. Like his eyes always looked like they were always half closed, but then I feel like he would play into it sometimes because some of his jokes he would just go like,
what?
yeah, it was so
Why do
weird,
you
but it
do
was so
that?
funny. I feel like because he knew his eyes were a little messed up, so like he knew that that would add a little bit of comedy
Oh,
to
what the
it.
heck? I have never. I don't think I've ever seen like a whole stand up routine of his.
He's a funny guy, but in case you guys don't know, this motherfucker just came back from a vacation. Tell us about your vacation.
Yes, I was in Indianapolis at the WNBA All Star. I wasn't at the game, but I was at the event they had. Basically, there was like this whole like Nike activation that they had. Like they had this like pyramid, and like they had this like mini little basketball tournament for young girls. Um, it was cool. It was like on a elevated basketball court, and they had the WNBA All Stars were there watching. Can you imagine, like, dude, if you were like a
Ooh,
teenager and you're like, you're the NBA, like the professional game you're playing, the All Stars of your league are like watching you
damn, that
play.
is pretty
That
cool.
is pretty cool. Caitlin Clark was there apparently, and then I mean, they had the tournament ongoing, but the day um that the All Stars were there watching, I wasn't there yet. I had went the day later, so I didn't see
Oh,
them play. But I mean, I didn't see the All Stars, but yeah, I was in this like basically this little container, literally like a storage container, and they made it into like a little store, and they had like t-shirts in there, and people would come, they would buy a t-shirt, and then they would come to me, and then I would put patches on there, like real cool
why'd you say
patches,
it all sad? And I put patches on
and
there.
I put patches on there.
How do you put patches on it? You just put it in it.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
okay,
exactly. I
okay.
went, "Tss," and then what's it called? For like 15 seconds, and that's all I did.
I mean,
I mean, yeah, I
you got
mean,
paid for
I
it,
got
so
paid for it. That's true. Yeah. So if you guys are watching and you guys were at the Indianapolis and you guys got to share with your patches, it was I probably did them. Look at me. Don't I look the same? Anyways,
do you
yeah,
have to wear uniform at your job?
I not at my job, but Nike made us wear uniform.
Oh,
So they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna hire you, but you guys aren't really coming as your company. You guys are working under us. So
oh,
we're paying you for your services, but you guys, well, they gave us Nike clothes. They gave us,
damn, that's pretty cool.
yeah. So they gave us. So not only on top of, I told Noni earlier, but like on top of the hotels that they paid for, which literally like a block away of downtown Indianapolis.
That's
So
expensive,
yeah, they
especially
were.
that weekend.
Yeah, that weekend, dude. They were the hotel was like a block away from the activation. So when we woke up in the morning, we literally just walked to work.
How much you think that would be? Like 2,000 a room,
I
or
don't
not too
know.
much?
I maybe like 500 a night.
Yeah, 500.
Five
Yeah.
hundred a night. But it was like a nice room, king size bed, every person.
Damn.
And
Room service or not?
I
You should
I didn't
have,
want to I
bro.
didn't want to try
Yeah,
it
true.
because they would have just charged my boss if anything. You know what I mean? I didn't want to try. I mean, besides me and all my boys from work, we're all like a super tight knit, like because there's only five of us in the whole business.
Oh, okay.
So like after we would leave, we would all go out to eat. So I mean, I wasn't really hungry at night, to be fair, but
Uh,
I mean, the thing is though, after we, we would walk to work, but before we got there, like the week before, Nike was like, I need they had told my boss, oh, I need everybody on your team sizes. So it's just like, damn, it was like so cool. They're like, yeah, we need shoe size, pant size,
Oh,
shirt size.
shoes
They
too.
give me shoes, dude.
Oh, like nice shoes or
Not,
like
I'm not a fan of basketball shoes, so I don't know what size are you.
10.
I think they're 9 or
Nah,
nine and a
nah,
half.
nah. But it's a cool memento to have. But
Yeah, yeah,
did you
yeah.
get
I
it
guess
from
so.
a like a was it from an NBA player line? WNBA.
I think it was a WNBA player line. It was,
Still
I think
cool.
they're GT3s. They're cool shoes. But okay, so
GT3.
the thing is, I hate basketball shoes because they're. When I was a kid, I would wear them and they were always super uncomfortable,
Uh huh.
and I did not like them. So when I went to the place, I was like, oh, do they? Am I gonna get Nikes? Oh, geez,
Just in case this is a vape, people don't come for me.
as opposed to what?
I don't know. YouTube's weird about like all that. Like we're not like established yet, so I don't want people thinking like this is like weed or nothing.
Like a
It's just
fentanol,
yeah,
a fentanyl
just
tube?
vape people.
Yeah, I just vape people.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
I apologize, guys.
Shit,
I
my
was in a
bad.
dark place.
Sorry, lungs. Fuck, dude, I fucked up my
Anyways,
lungs so much.
yeah. So
Okay, anyway, my bad.
before,
I hate myself. I'm telling you guys,
No.
it runs deep, man.
You made my podcast wrong, bro. Make that shit again.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
No, you're good, bro. What was I talking about? Oh, the.
They gave you a hella clothes.
Yeah. So before we had got there, yeah, the week before they asked us for all our sizes, but yeah, the basketball shoes, I I was not expecting to like them, but I had asked because my coworkers were already
Can I get the
there.
cool ones?
No, but I had asked, like, do they give us the shoes? Like, can I get the shoes before I go to work because I don't have any Nikes? And they were very like, do not wear anything other than Nike
I
when you
mean,
come.
yeah, make you show up with like Adidas.
Yeah, I went to Indianapolis with one pair of shoes and I only had Adidas Sambas because those are the only shoes I have besides my New Balances.
Oh, you don't own
And
Nike?
I have no Nike.
Oh,
I don't.
why? That's kind
I
of
just
weird.
don't like Nike.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't
You're
really.
like my dad. My dad hates Nike for some
Well,
reason.
I mean, if I see something cool, I'm not gonna like. I'm not opposed to wearing it. I just never seen anything that I liked personally.
My dad just hates. My dad just hates. My dad's a really weird guy. Like really weird. There's
He's
a
like
reason
very
why.
loyalist to like certain brands.
No, there's a reason why I've limited your contact with him because he's just like I swear to God, if everyone like is saying like the sky is blue, this motherfucker will be like, but it's
Nah.
red. Like
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. Like
No,
like,
dude, I'm gonna be like that when I'm older, probably.
low key.
I'm such a contrarian.
No, because dude, oh man, don't turn into this guy. I'm telling you, bro.
It's too late. The
Uh,
wheels are in motion.
I used to go to work with him a lot, and his job requires him to like go from like houses to houses. So
Yeah,
um, we would always like eat out, and one of his
yeah.
favorite places he loves like the Maxwell, like the hot dog spots,
Oh
but like
yeah, yeah,
from
yeah.
Chicago. But actually, maybe you know what it might be like, oh yeah, Chicago, but like I remember we would always go from like a little kid, and he'd be like, and they would always ask him ketchup, mustard. He'd be like, only mustard. Everyone loves ketchup on their hot dogs. Only mustard for me. And then he would just be just I don't know why, just talking shit for everybody. He'd be like, everybody who gets ketchup, tuh, tuh, I'm gonna start a place and only put mustard. You can't get ketchup at my place. Just making a big ass scene for no reason.
Every time.
Like 90% of the time for no reason.
But that's like a Chicago thing. Where
True,
it's like,
but he would never say from Chicago. He would just be like him. And then that's also why
Yeah.
he hates Nike because he's
Yeah.
like everybody wears Nike, everybody loves Nike. What's so good
Yeah.
about Nike?
yeah.
I'm not gonna. You'll never catch me in Nike. And he's like, his taste in clothes is weird. He likes like South Pole. He likes like
South Pole.
he
The
he
hell is
loves
that?
South Pole. South Pole like the you don't even know. It's
Huh, I've never
almost
heard.
think of like True Religion, but before that.
Is you
Most of
talking
his
about Southpaw? Southpaw?
no,
It's like a skateboarding brand,
pretty sure
like Zoo
no,
York.
it's pretty no, it's I'm like 90% sure it's South Pole.
South. I have no idea.
90% of his jeans are South Pole.
Southpaw. I never heard of it. I mean, what was I gonna say? I mean, I'm the same way though. Where not like I'm not gonna be like religiously like I have to 100% avoid this brand.
Uh huh.
But whenever I see like a bunch of people wearing the same thing, it just it throws me off. I'm like, I'm never gonna wear that.
Oh my god, I just
Be-
got remembered of like I just reminded myself of like the worst thing.
yeah, yeah. Go
Oh
ahead, go
my
ahead.
god, bro. I remember in like seventh and eighth grade. That's when dude, like um like a very specific type of Nike. The you remember when Nike when the Adidas the black pants with
The
the
stripes.
stripes
Yeah,
came
yeah.
out, dude. We were like in seventh and eighth grade, bro. If you had those, you were the shit.
Dude, okay. That was one of the things where I actually did wear a lot of.
Yeah, no, but that was like everybody, like
Yeah,
girls, boys.
everybody.
If you had those, bro, you were Timothy. I remember, and I remember I told my dad because at the time my parents weren't together, so my mom would give me off to my dad, and we would go like school shopping. And I remember this time we didn't have enough time. Like we got all my like school supplies.
Yeah.
He did me so dirty. I remember one year he took me to fucking dollar store, bro. I got roasted the fuck out of like when
For
I went
what?
to school for like all my school stuff.
What, what was
Well,
he
not
roasting
that
you of?
that's a bad thing, but like imagine you go back to school, right? And
Yeah.
everybody's pulling out like their like you remember the lead pencils that were like different colors and shit, and like
Yeah.
people would be going with like new baggies. Like I would go like with my shit, and they would still have like the $1 sticker on them and shit, and people would be like, "How you got all your shit
I
from
would
there?"
just take my stickers off before I went to school.
No, I would, but a lot of times like the dollar store stuff, or at least back then, like it had it on there for some reason. Like it would be
Oh.
like on the corner, it'd be like $1, all in white, like
Yeah.
on it, and it's
Yeah.
just like you can't take it off. And
Oh,
also
the
like
notebooks. The notebooks. I think they had them
the
printed. Yeah.
notebooks, the folders, like my baggies for my pencils, like
Yeah.
even the pencils felt a little bit cheaper, bro. So like
Yeah.
everybody would. Anyway, I remember we didn't have enough time to go clothes shopping, so I told him I was like, don't don't even worry about nothing, bro. Don't worry about nothing. Just please go to the store, cause at the time, like my parents were going through like the thing where like they were trying to one up each other. So I would never use it
Yeah.
to like to like my advantage in an
Yeah.
evil way. This was like one of the only times I was like, don't worry, don't get me anything else. Just go to like a Foot Locker anywhere. I don't even know where they had them. I was like, go anywhere. Just please get me the Adidas pants, and also please because also
Yeah.
to have the pants was one thing, but if you had the pants with like a matching trap, the matching like top,
Jacket?
the jacket, bro.
Oh, I've never seen anybody with a jacket.
At Uno, bro, especially the soccer guys, bitches galore when you had that on, bro. So I was like, even though I didn't play soccer, I was like, get me that shit, bro. Bro, I remember the next time he came to pick me up, bro. He was like, "You're gonna love this, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be you like I think I outdid myself." And I was so excited. I remember I was like, like I'm gonna be the kid walking around with Adidas pants.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be Timothy, bro. He gives it to me, bro. It's fucking a Puma tracksuit, and that's not talking smack about Puma. I'm not talking smack about Puma, but like my dad loves the gaudiest shit, bro. It seriously looked like I put it on, and I swear to God, because I mean,
Was this suede?
I dude, it was like it was loud ass colors, dude. I literally looked like I belonged on like The Sopranos or something. It was so bad, bro. I remember, because he knew I was excited about it. So
Yeah.
when he gave it to me, he was like, this guy's gonna be so
He was like,
excited. Yeah, yeah, literally. And then like the next time I went with him, he was like, where is it? Why don't you have it on? And I was like, oh, like like I don't want to get it dirty or nothing, bro. I never put that shit on, like like
is it still in your closet somewhere?
nah, I probably gave it away like a long time ago. But bro,
Oh,
like it was like bad. Like the red shirt, there's like a couple. Wait, did I show you the shoes that he gave me? The black and white ones.
the black and white. They were like Reeboks or something.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's like his style. He
Yeah.
loves like loud shit, but like loud obnoxious shit.
Yeah.
It was just that style. I never wore it. I felt bad, but at the same time, bro, I did get kind of mad because at the same time he knew that I wanted that. Like
But
I
he was like,
told
I'm
him
gonna give you something better.
exact. No, well, not even better in his mind. Well, to me,
Yeah.
right? This is how I felt. In my mind, he was like, I can't bring myself to get him a Nike one, so I'm gonna do what I think is right, and I'm gonna get him the Puma one. And it's just like, because I don't even think it had three stripes, bro. It was just
No.
like
No.
blue.
Only Adidas has the stripes.
Yes, so I was like, oh man. All right, go
Yeah.
back to the
Oh, I was just
to
gonna
the
say
thing.
that my shoes were actually comfortable, and I was like
Oh,
very surprised, like right off the bat, and I was
uh,
like,
Were they high tops or low
They
tops?
were low tops. So recently,
Oh,
basketball shoes
starting to get more
they're
low.
very low now, and that was the main thing I hated about basketball shoes is they
Oh, they're.
always covered your ankles.
Oh yeah, the high
Always
tops.
like when we were kids, they always cover your ankles. There was no such thing as low top basketball shoes until the KDs, and then
I
and
would
then
say Kobe.
wasn't it? I thought it was the KD ones. They had the low top around the
Mm,
ankle. Or was it
well,
Kobe's?
KD and Kobe were like they were pretty prime around the same time. So like
Oh yeah,
probably it was like the new
yeah.
phase,
I
the
just
new wave.
remember like around that time they started doing that, and I guess now it's like a pretty normal thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So these basketball shoes are really comfortable, and I still don't really like the way they look. They're very loud orange. They're probably like
Oh,
I don't know. They're very loud orange. It's like highlighter orange,
oh
like
shit.
very bright. But the thing is, everybody got different shoes. So
Oh, did you get like the sucky pair?
I didn't get a sucky pair. I got the one that pretty much was common that like 80% of the people got,
Oh,
and
okay.
then like 20% of the people got like these they got these Kobe's, and then like 10% of the people who like they it was like people who had like either super big shoes or super small shoes got like these like Devin Bookers that like nobody else had.
Oh,
They were like
yo.
white. They almost looked like Air Force Ones, but they were like they were different. You could tell.
Yeah.
Those were cool too. Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, but I lucked out. I got some free shorts
Oh,
and a
that's
t-shirt.
Nike shorts are bomb, bro.
They okay. So I'm gonna say I brought these shorts for that reason.
Oh,
I
for
got these shorts.
from there?
No,
Oh,
these are shorts from Alibaba they're probably like $8 to make or something. And I got this shorts like a year and a half ago because I was gonna make these shorts for my brand. And then
mm.
last week I got the shorts from Nike, and I'm like, wait, these are the exact same shorts
As those?
as these.
They're probably made in the same
They probably made in
factory.
the same exact
Yeah.
factory. The only thing is they don't have these like these zippers make it seem very cheap, and they obviously correctly took them off on the Nike ones. They just have regular pockets.
But I mean, low key for utility, having
Or the real
a
ones,
zipper is
the Nike
badass.
ones, the Nike ones do have a zipper, but it's a second pocket, and it's a nicer zipper.
Oh, I do love that. I do love when you got the normal pockets and then you got a big pocket right here.
Yeah,
But a lot of shorts only have one.
yeah, it's
I like
always
when
one.
there's on both sides.
No, it's only one. Oh, is that a
That is
common
pretty
thing where
cool.
you have a second pocket on one side?
I have a couple shorts like that. I don't know if it's
Yeah, but besides that, besides the zippers, the shorts are almost exactly the same. Like material construction wise, this thing right here is exact. I didn't bring the Nike ones, but I don't want to slander them too much. They did pay for a king size bed hotel for me, you know.
true. I mean, they already said that about like Gucci and stuff. Like they're made the
Oh yeah,
Gucci
their
and the
stuff is
replicas.
made in
They're made in the
China.
same factory.
Yeah,
It's just that I
it's
don't even
like
know what the difference is if
it's
they're
like
made in the same
the
factory.
guy from Bape is like
Oh yeah,
Nigo.
yeah.
He would say like
He owns the underground version of it
yeah,
too. Yeah.
he owns like he would sell the most like highly reputable fakes.
Yeah.
And he said they're not fakes, they're exactly the same. I would just send them to this factory, or I would send them to a different distributor and tell them they're fakes, and they would get them for like a third of the price, and then they sell them for half the price, which is like
It's just like still
yeah,
making money
it's
at
still
the end of
making
the
money at
day.
the end of the day because now he's got both
He's
markets.
got a monopoly on everything, bro.
That guy's
That's
genius.
crazy.
Yeah, because it's already marketed. Like Bape stuff is already like 500 times more expensive, like profit margin. So it's like now he's doing it like only like 100% profit margin, which is still a lot.
Still pretty good.
Still really good. Like I mean, most like retail stuff that you see.
Doing alright.
No, like most retail stuff.
Not like Swavy though.
Like most retail stuff, like $30 t-shirts and stuff. Like you probably make them for at most $12.
Yeah.
So it's like they're making $15, which is still like 100, like a 100% profit margin.
Yeah.
So it's like he's still making the bare minimum if you were selling the fakes. You know what I mean?
Have you ever noticed like when YouTubers or like influencers make it big, then they start wearing like the Gucci stuff, like the Babe. You see them with the sweaters that are like
Yeah,
three Emmanuels and all that.
yeah,
I always wonder like if I make it, if I have money like that, like where I can just go like shopping or
yeah.
whatever, like would I actually spend like 500 plus on like a T-shirt?
Well, the thing is with rich people is that purchases like that make up such a small percentage of
That's
their
what I'm
income. At that
thinking.
point, it makes no difference to them make buying a $500 t-shirt or buying a $20 t-shirt.
But like, but you know what? A lot of them, I feel like from the people that I've watched, like some of them will be honest, like Chicos Toxicos.
Yeah.
Like a lot of their videos, they'll be like going out to parties and stuff,
Yeah.
and sometimes they'll be like, ooh, 200, 300, $5 from the Figueroa, and it'll
Yeah.
be like a Gucci shirt or whatever, and they'll be like, yeah, I'm not gonna pay $200 for a real Gucci shirt, but nobody can tell the difference, and it's
Yeah.
just like. I wonder how many influencers. Probably like I would say more than half are probably
Yeah.
wearing replicas and just being like three thousand
Yeah, it's
dollars.
like it's like one of those things of like, have you seen those influencers? There was like, I'm sure it was exposed like a bunch of influencers that were like lifestyle influencers that like they like had these like they were faking being rich, so that they were faking so long that by the time like 2 or 3 years in, they were actually able to pay for all this stuff and actually like be that rich. Because like when Instagram and all that stuff was first starting, and like all the rich people who would just showcase their rich lives, it was like the easiest way to make money. So there was like a bunch of white people that were like, "Oh, I'm gonna rent all this. I know a bunch of people who can get me this stuff that I can pose in," and then basically, people are like, are gonna like, I'm gonna get sponsorships from these high end companies to basically pay for my lifestyle, and I don't even have to make money, and from another job. You know what I mean?
Was it this the person or group you're talking about? Was one of them? Well, that was years ago. You're saying?
I'm sure it still happens now, but it's basically like kind of like Bobby Altoff, the person who had that, the lady who has that podcast, where it's
Yeah,
like she started the first episode with Drake.
yeah. It's just the
It's
connections.
just to connect, exactly, but I'm saying it's just like she didn't have to um like figure out her formula. She didn't have to figure out what was the best way to make the podcast, or like get the best production team. Well, I'm sure she got a production team, but like all that was already like choreographed from the beginning. She didn't really have to do anything. You know what I mean?
True.
It's like, I don't know if you've seen like rappers and stuff come out in interviews and say like, "Oh yeah, all my chains and cars are they're owned by the record labels.
Oh
They
yeah, yeah,
just they
yeah.
just let me borrow them for video shoots and stuff."
That's crazy because
Yeah,
that means record labels know like how to
yeah,
make them seem big or whatever, and they're
yeah.
like, "We'll give you this $500,000
Because it
chain."
yeah, because it benefits the record label
Yeah.
for the rappers to look like they have a lot of money.
Oh, because I was gonna say, when you were talking about that group, I was only one guy came to mind because I saw like a video of his.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've seen. It was like I've seen it like three times just because people repost it.
yeah,
It's this guy. He's in line at like a random supermarket, and like you know how like you go to the deli section and they'll have like the whole things of cheese.
yeah,
He had like that cheese, and then the guy was like, "You can't take that. You can't take that." And he in an Italian accent, he was like, "What do you mean? What do you mean? I pay for it. I $1 million in my bank account. I pay for it. I pay." Like he was just making this big thing of
yeah,
like kind of being like, "Oh, I'm Italian. Like I know real cheese. I'm gonna get this no matter
yeah,
what." And then I always thought that he was like from Italy or something. And then I just see a random snippet. He was on a podcast and he was like, just in a normal American voice,
yeah,
he was like, "Yeah, yeah, I knew people would stop and watch if I was making like a freak out, especially
yeah,
if I made it seem like I had a lot of money and this and that."
yeah.
And I was like,
It's like
"Oh
Matan
shit!"
Evan. He's the same. He's playing a
Oh, he
character too.
annoys me, bro. He
Really?
annoys
Dude.
me.
He's like a genius too, where he's just like playing this foreign kid who like doesn't really know what's going on, but like really he's really in the American culture. And I've seen stuff where he brings people to like podcasts that are like have been in recently scandals, and
Yeah,
like these people are dumb as hell for going onto this guy's podcast because he does it every time, and like people don't learn. I don't understand it. He like grills them about their past like allegations, like constantly, and they never just like, "Oh, bro, why are you even bringing that up?" Like, bro, the past 10 people have rape allegations, and now you're confused.
we're gonna have to bleep.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying,
It's
show us the list.
exactly. But I'm saying, and it's so funny because it's just like, bro, do you like? I don't understand it. Like, he's playing you. You know what I mean? And he and
Yeah,
he and he has this like foreign like accent, so he can play dumb as like, "Oh, I'm just being blunt because I'm European," and it's just like, no, dude, like you like all the guests are dumbasses for like falling for the trap.
you've seen him when the videos of when he's little and he's like talking normal.
I haven't seen them,
Oh,
but
because you know
I
he's like I
yeah,
don't want
I
to say
know it's a character.
no, but like he's been, how do I say this? Like the first time he became big, he was a little kid, and I don't remember for what he went to like a town hall meeting or
Yeah,
something, and like that's like without him even knowing he was gonna get into all of this later on.
yeah,
That was like his first like he was already like like quote unquote an internet icon low key even before, but not for like what he's doing now.
right.
And then even when he was like 12 or something, he was uploading like YouTube videos and stuff, and it was just like in his normal voice or whatever. And then it just recently now that he started like um what was he doing? He was going in people's like he was just showing up. But wasn't he the Bill Clinton kid?
I don't know, but I do know he would what's it called yeah, he would like stream snipe live streamers.
Yeah, but he would like do something or say something.
Um, yeah, he would. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, me too.
I remember people would get annoyed, and I
Yeah,
remember seeing him at first and being like, "This dude's like weird. Like he's trying to like he's clout chasing
yeah,
these people."
exactly. That's why I
But then,
hated it.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure that was really clout chasing, but it's his content's very different now, and
True,
I think it's really funny. But and also I commend him for like his commitment to the character because
true.
like he like plays his character that does not laugh. Like he never laughs, and he's been on the Bobby Lee podcast multiple
Oh
times.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I've
And
seen that.
their objective is to like try and make him break character.
I
And
have
every
some
time he's
clips
just
of
like,
that. But you know who broke him? Jaime.
yeah,
He's actually broken him so
yeah,
many
why so
times.
many times? And he's like, why you do it? I don't understand this. And it's just like, bro,
Laugh, motherfucker.
laugh.
You know what you want to.
And then yeah, I think it's pretty funny the fact that he can like that he is committed to the character so much that like not even for one interview he'll be like, yeah, I think it's a fun character to do because and like my mission is to do like he never once like breaks down his character. He's always just like, I am him.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
am
mean,
Matan.
but then I have you ever also seen the comments that are like, "Oh, he's just stealing a Borat."
Yeah, but I mean, he's still in the concept, but I don't think the character.
Yeah, true. It's like
It's the
from
same
another
concept.
country.
Yeah.
I don't know where,
No,
but
I mean he's still playing. I'm sure, like a cousin of his. I'm sure because I'm sure he is like from whatever country he or his ethnic background. I'm sure is from whatever country he claims to be from.
Mhm.
So I'm sure he's playing like something or someone familiar.
He's probably from Transylvania. That's
I
where.
think he's from Armenia or something.
Oh, maybe too.
No, I mean that's the same area. I think.
That's who I thought. That's where I thought Vahan was from.
Vahan's from Armenia. That's why I brought it up.
Oh,
That's the reason I brought it up. Yeah,
really?
he's Armenian.
Because I don't want to say his last name, but
Yeah,
it was Vahan that, and it sounded so like, bro, are you from Transylvania? I don't know why.
and
Like
he's
that
like,
would
I
always
want
come.
to suck your dick.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, but
blood.
literally, Matan looks like that,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly. He does
Like
like
he looks like
yeah,
two little fangs gonna come out sometimes. Like
yeah,
kind of scary.
yeah,
If you had to like he was a vampire, right? Let's
yeah.
say humans had to evolve into like mythological creatures.
Yeah.
What would you want to be?
They had to evolve into mythological characters.
Kind of, you had to pick one.
Like I'm in a Pokemon. I just leveled up, and it's like you have to
You
evolve.
have to, or
You
else
have
you're probably gonna die.
Yeah, or yeah. If you don't evolve, you get discarded.
Loki.
um, if I had to evolve into a mythical creature, well, I guess I don't. I want to stay as human as possible. I feel like, but it's just like because like vampires, that's like a super easy like.
Oh, true.
Oh, I just live forever and I'm still human.
But you can't go in
Really.
the sunlight though.
Oh, that's true. What if I'm a Twilight vampire though?
Oh, true. I never thought about that. Why didn't the fucking
I guess they're fucking
plot
teenagers.
armor?
And they're like, my boyfriend shines like diamonds in the sun.
Oh, they just shined in the sun. That's
Yeah,
fucking
you've never seen the Twilight
stupid.
movies?
I don't think so.
You've never seen the Twilight movies?
My aunt was like really into it. I
Yeah.
remember one Christmas we had a the what is it? Where you just get another person or whatever. Like you only get that one person and you're supposed to give to them.
Oh, like a
and
white elephant?
But in White Elephant, don't they steal it?
No.
Oh, well then I guess White Elephant.
Yeah,
And,
there's so many different names for it. Or Secret Santa.
yeah, Secret
Yeah,
Santa.
yeah.
There you
White
go.
elephant, Secret Santa. It's the same thing. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think, but there is a stealing version. I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
there's a
That's probably
stealing
just
one, but we
Mexican
never
thing.
did that. Yeah.
Yes.
I got her, but it was when I was a little kid, and like my mom obviously had to help me like buy for her and everything. And
Yeah.
we got her a Edward poster because that's what she really liked. And I remember she like
How
opened
old
it.
was she?
Dude, she had 2 kids at this point. She was
Oh
she
yeah,
was
yeah.
like a 40-year-old
Oh
lady.
my god.
But like low key, like I don't even back then I might have thought something, but honestly, bro, with the amount of people we have like nowadays, like you have
Yeah.
old ass people that follow young people. You have
Yeah.
young people that think like Andrew Tate is like actually the man. Like
yeah.
At this point, bro, her liking Edward, like in my
It's
head
probably the
now,
most tame thing.
exactly. Like she's not hurting nobody.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna let her. I'm gonna let her off the hook. The only
Yeah.
thing is, why pick the white guy over Taylor Lautner? Not even just because he's white, but like I don't remember his name.
I,
But Taylor Lautner, bro, when Taylor Lautner was Taylor
yeah.
Lautner, now he's
I was gonna say what Taylor Lautner is racially ambiguous too because he's got a white ass name, but he's also like does not look white.
it doesn't look white. Nah, I wouldn't say he's like racially ambiguous. He definitely can only play like Mexican or like I guess if you change the haircut, like Indian or like Filipino, I guess maybe Native American.
But,
Native
but
American.
that's what I'm saying. Is he even Filipino? I wouldn't even be surprised
Oh,
if he's.
true. Well, yeah, true. I guess. Yeah, I don't
I
know what
wouldn't
he
even be
is.
surprised if he's like, oh no, we gotta end. We gotta end it soon.
What happened?
We gotta end it soon. The timer just played.
Oh, for
So
the battery.
for
Oh,
the
my bad.
for the time, yeah.
Oh,
So
alrighty.
and I don't know if you
After
want
this,
to. Yeah, do you want to do one more clip before we end it?
nah, we'll just hit the box after this.
All
To
right,
you guys, it's gonna seem like nothing. And back. Wait, how much time do you think has passed?
an hour. Well, yeah.
Really, dude? For me, it felt like 20 minutes.
I mean, yeah, it does feel like that because of the podcast format. Well, to us, we're more entertained than you guys are, probably.
Yeah, low key. Fuck them.
Yeah, this is
Alrighty.
more fun for us than it is for you guys.
Hey,
I'm
man.
sure.
For anyone that's still here, sticking around, we love you guys, bro. We're gonna be building this from the ground up. So, hey, later on, when in our later episodes,
I
when
know
we
it's gonna be hard, guys, but if we can stick around Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we're gonna build something beautiful here, guys.
no, for real, we're probably gonna be able to go back to jokes that we were making in like these type of episodes, and people are
Yeah,
gonna be like, "What are they even talking about?"
you weren't there in
You
episode
weren't
2567.
you weren't there when he was wearing the minion goggles. Fake fan. Alrighty, guys, let's hit the box. Hit the box.
Hit the box. Hit the box.
For those of you that are new to the program, this is the Hit the Box segment where we go into the box of mysteries and we find a topic that we're going to discuss for your listening pleasure. Yay! I wish we had a producer so he could insert a laugh track here. Yay! Or
What's
cheer
one
track.
childhood moment you remember you were not under proper adult supervision?
Oh, I got inspired by it. I'll let you think of yours. I got inspired by this because my little sister, she's like very, very, very sheltered. Like if it's not with me, my mom or my dad,
Wait, sorry. I'm trying to think.
just laughed on my sister.
No.
So my sister. Hey.
No, okay.
No,
Sorry,
but-
go ahead.
No, but what's it called? She's just really sheltered in the terms of like
Are your parents like self-aware about that?
um I would say I notice it more than them because well actually I don't know. Well, point is right. Um um my like the con like for
Dink.
for my little sister.
Bleep that out.
Yeah. Sorry. For my little sister.
Sorry, I'm gonna bleep that.
Yes, please.
Yeah, for the
thank you.
audio.
For there's just some things that in my childhood it would never pass. Like she would never know that.
Yeah,
And one thing would be like, well, also because she's a girl too. But like one thing would be like in a store, like being left to like go wander.
yeah,
Like I remember I got to the age like around like 10ish, 11ish, where like if my mom was going to like the makeup aisle or my dad, whatever, right? Like, and I really wanted to go to toys, I'd be like, okay, but like stay there, like you cannot leave the toy area.
Yeah.
And I like go by myself. Like she would never, we will never let her do that. So like yeah, so that's foreign to her. And I remember my mom was telling her the story of she got really mad at my dad when I was younger because I told her this story, but I didn't realize it was bad.
yeah.
So me and my dad, we go into Walgreens, and like with my mom, she would always hold my hand, but my dad he's just guy, so he'd be like, okay, let's just go. You know, me and my son, we're going into Walgreens, so we go
Yeah.
into Walgreens, and I just remember I'm following him, and then I just remember I'm looking at something, and then I look back, and I'm like,
Dad's
oh,
gone.
my dad's gone, and then I just see a guy that has a similar shirt. So, and the guy is walking out. And I'm like, oh shit, I was looking at this so long. We're walking out, right? Okay. So I just start following that guy. And then he goes into it, and he has a whole. I should have picked this up earlier. He had like a whole family with him, which we did not walk in with the family.
Yeah,
so I had
yeah.
to say, but I was like, I was pretty young. I think it was like around like six or
Yeah.
5ish.
So you were just
I was
worried about your dad leaving.
yeah,
you.
literally.
You
I
didn't
was
even
like,
care who he
I
was
gotta
with.
go.
Yeah.
So they're getting into their car, and I'm trying to open. And the guy turns around and he's like, some black guy. And he's like, what the fuck? And they just take me back inside the store. And by the time we're walking in, my dad's like running out. And like a whole bunch of people are behind him because I guess he was like, where's my son? and then like, but like at that time,
Yeah.
I was never like like freaking out. Like
Yeah.
the guy was like, oh my God, blah, blah. And like, I think I realized that, I mean, I knew that wasn't my dad, but I was like, I don't know. We're at Walgreens. Like, we didn't leave. Like, we're still here.
Yeah, yeah.
So I remember he was taking me back, and then my dad saw me and everything. So like in my mind, like it was just a funny story, you know.
Yeah.
And I remember telling my mom, I was so young, bro. She like told me like, what? Dude. After that, she called my dad. A whole argument started.
It was the day after or something.
I think like, nah. Like I think it was, to me it was like funny. So I told her, I was like, oh, like a little kid shit, like, oh,
Yeah.
like I almost went with another dad. And
That
she
was-
was like, what?
Yeah.
He tried to sell you.
That's what it seems like.
And that's probably like the. And then she told my little sister, and my little sister couldn't believe it, bro.
Yeah.
I remember she told my dad, she was like, what? Like how could you leave him, blah blah blah. And my dad was
Your
just,
sister was like, "You're crazy, father."
yeah, because to Grace, like that's crazy for like us to like leave her to kind of
Or
her own
like
devices.
to lose sight of your
Yeah,
child.
so
Yeah.
I was like, that kind of blew my mind a little bit, because for her, to a little girl to
Yeah,
react
yeah,
like that,
yeah.
I was like, oh shit, like maybe that wasn't good.
Yeah.
So that's what inspired this question. You
Yeah.
got a story like that?
I have a story kind of like that, but it's very rare because I generally I would never like want to wander the store because I was always so afraid of getting lost.
Oh,
But I do remember one time I was getting picked up. I was probably like 7 or 8 years old, and uh I always got picked up after school.
uh-huh.
I never lived or went to school close to home, so I'd always have to wait in this like. Did you ever wait in after school? Ever have to wait in after school? Like,
Is that a program?
yeah, basically like you have to wait until your parents get out of work to pick you up.
Like the teachers wouldn't allow you to leave until the parent came?
Yeah, basically no, basically like there's a bunch of kids in my school or every school I went to because my parents wouldn't let me go to a school unless they had an after school program, which is basically like a bunch of kids, all grades are in like one room, and it's usually till like 5 o'clock, where basically it's just like instead
Oh,
of
the
like
parents that are still in work,
they're
didn't
still
come.
in work, they come later.
Oh.
So it's like, you know how kids usually wait outside for their parents and to
Yeah.
pick them up? We would just go straight to the room and just like, because we know our parents are not coming right now. So you never had to do that?
I didn't know there were programs like that. I mean, my parents have been really late to pick me up, and they'll take us to the art room. And I remember, like how you're saying, every age would just be in there. All those stragglers that
Yeah.
parents didn't love them would just be in there. I mean, that's what my
Yeah, so
school had.
that's probably what you assumed it was. You're like, dang, all these kids are just left behind.
Nah, but it would be the bad kids. I would always be the bad kids, bro.
Oh, really?
I'm
It was
not
always the
supposed to
bad
be
kids?
with you guys.
Maybe you just assumed that because you're just like, I can't be seeing with you people. But
Nah,
no,
it would be
really, it
bad.
was just kids. At least from what that was one of the cool things about after school is that I would like make friends with kids from like every grade.
Oh, true.
Because like every grade was all together. There was no and it wasn't like learning time. It was just we're all chilling.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And I mean when we were kids already, what's it called? They're like our schools had computers and stuff, so they had like the section for the little kids.
No, they let you play on the computer.
They let us play on the
bro?
dude.
What?
Like I said, it wasn't teachers. It was like caretakers, and they had the room and divided in little kids and then the older kids. So the little kids obviously had toys to keep them occupied, and then the older kids they had like a TV set.
Cool math games.
Yeah, and they had a computer lobby, and they had a bunch of board games. It's basically stuff so that the kids wouldn't get bored. You know what I mean? Because they'd be
Yeah.
there for hours, like at like 2 or 3 hours. So I was chilling there one time, and neither my dad or my mom they couldn't pick me up that day. So they called my grandpa, and I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, he doesn't know the procedures, so I'm gonna play a prank on him.
Oh no.
So
Carlos is dead. Oh, fuck. Rico is dead.
no, so it's like he came, and I was like, oh yeah, grandpa, you just gotta. I'm gonna go get. This is how it works. I'm gonna go get my stuff. Meanwhile, I go get my stuff. You're gonna go sign me out with that teacher over there." And it's like, "Oh, okay, cool." So meanwhile, he went to go sign me out, which was procedure.
Yeah.
I grab my stuff and I'm like, "I'm gonna go outside."
Guys,
Guys, this is gonna be so funny.
Yeah, you go to your group of kids. Guys, he's never gonna see this coming.
Guys, I could probably even get kidnapped and he wouldn't even know.
Guys, you see this old fuck over here?
I'm gonna hide behind him. So yeah, I went outside the building when he went to go sign me out, and I was literally like this, sprayed against the door. So because there's a window on the door,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, I don't want to stand outside because if he looks at the door, he's gonna see me there. So I'm gonna get close to the door, so even if he walks outside and looks at the window, he wouldn't even see me. So I was literally like that because I was short as a kid, and I'd be like.
That is really funny. Actually,
Yeah,
imagine you like.
yeah, yeah, exactly. I opened the door, closed it behind me, and I was just like, because the window was up here, so he couldn't look out and
I'm
see
just
me.
imagining someone driving by and just seeing like
The kid, like,
5-year-old just like
yeah, exactly,
like making eye contact, but like nothing is said. Just,
yeah. Oh, I'm wearing like a black unitard.
I mean, I'm thinking like, what would I do if I just see a little kid just like,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
are you
But I
supposed to
just
be home,
remember,
little guy?
yeah, but it was so funny.
Hey, buddy.
He must have been glued there for hours. Yeah, but basically that's what happened. And after like I'm sure like 5 minutes after like them like searching like all over the room, like where is he at? And my grandpa walked outside. He opened the door, and he didn't see me when he first opened the door. Obviously, because I was like this, and then I was like, if I stand still, he won't see me. He'll go back inside and he'll keep looking. So then he looked around and he's like, "What the heck?" So then he turned back around to open the door to go back inside because he didn't see me. That's when he saw me, and he was like, and then he grabbed me by the shoulders like fucking Bart. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like,
shit.
and I was like, "You got me."
Wait, was he mad?
Yeah, he was mad
shit.
as hell.
I like how he's mad at you and you're like,
Yes, I was like, "Good job, Grandpa."
I am a prankster.
And for my next trick, I will disappear.
Yo, that's pretty funny, bro.
Yeah, that was my probably the only time that
was
I
gonna
was
pick
just
you
like,
up.
yeah.
So
That's
after
probably the
this,
last time.
Never call me for this
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, that was funny.
That is really funny, actually. Oh my god, bro.
Oh.
All right. Now that was a pretty good segue for this one. You want to hit
Yeah,
the box one more
wanna
time?
hit- yeah,
All
hit the
right,
box?
hit the
Hit
box.
the box.
Hit the box. Okay, cool. Hell yeah.
All right, we got 20 minutes left, or 15 really.
All right. Oh, this would be pretty cool since you just like went out of state.
Yeah.
What is one thing you notice when people find out you're from Chicago?
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Didn't even. I interacted with a bunch of people, but I never once mentioned. Now that I think about it, that I was from out of town. It never came up in conversation.
Oh.
But to be honest, I didn't really talk to people. I don't know.
Let's give me your shirt, bro.
That's not my thing, bro. I don't know. I like I'm really talkative, and like you guys like looking at the podcast, and even my friends would probably even think like this guy does not shut up. How does he not talk to people? I don't like meeting new people. It's just like
Get away from
yeah,
me.
no, exactly. If I'm in a room full of 100 people, I will sit. I will not go out and interact with a
No,
single one.
I'm the same way,
No,
low-key.
yeah, and it's like weird because it's like I said, if you know me, you're gonna be like, how does this guy not talk to random people?
Yeah.
I won't do it.
I refuse.
I refuse. You can't force me to. But yeah, so like that never came up in conversation. Although, oh, I forgot. Actually, yesterday, I took the train with my little sister because she's going to high school this next semester. So I took her to the train so she can learn the routes.
Well,
She's,
don't.
oh yeah, she's
Oh
going,
no, you
she's
don't. You
going.
just tell me after.
Yeah, I can just tell you after. It's not ours, but
Oh, okay.
it's a nearby one. So
Oh,
she
cool.
was set to take the train. So yeah, we went there, and on the way back home, there was like a bunch of people clogging up the freaking train car. And you know the orange line, like in summer, is not full ever.
Mm-mm.
These people clogging up the train. It's like apparently there was a basketball tournament in Chicago this past week.
Oh shit.
For a youth women's basketball team. So there's a bunch of parents and their kids that were only there for like the weekend, and they were like talking the whole time. And there was this very talkative dad who was just like talking to everybody. They didn't even know each other because they were all from different teams going to different cities. So he was talking to everybody. He's like, "Oh yeah, how's your experience?" And they're all around me, mind you. Like me and my sister are in the middle of this car, and they're taking up the whole car. Nobody else is in the car that is from the actual city except for me
Oh,
and
okay,
her.
okay.
And he's like right next to me, talking to everybody around him. And then finally, he's like, "Oh yeah, you're from here, bro?" And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, you're from Chicago?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." And he's like, "Oh, okay. Like, so what is it like?"
What?
It's just like, I don't know, man. Like,
Don't talk to me.
yeah, dude, you were just here for 3 days. Like, you were here for like 3 days, and he's like, when did you get here? He's like, yeah, you got here Thursday. He's like, okay, so you were only here for like 3 days, so you didn't even do nothing really. You were just at the
Yeah,
basketball tournament the whole time.
yeah, Loku.
He's like, you've been in the same building for like the past 3 days, and he was like, yeah, pretty much. Like, I didn't. He's like, I wish I could have explored the city, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I wish you would have explored the city too, because really, you don't really know Chicago.
Yeah,
This building could have been in any state. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
You would
yeah.
have had the exact same experience.
Yeah, you just went to
Yeah,
a place that has a bunch of basketball hoops and courts
yeah,
and shit. That's in every state
yeah,
for the tournament or whatever. But dang,
yeah. That's the only thing I really had to talk to him about, because
yeah.
I couldn't relate to him in any way besides the fact that he said he was from LA, and he was like, yeah,
Oh,
he's like,
okay.
it's really hot over there. It's like 100 degrees, and I'm like, dude, you just got here last week, and the week before that it was like 100 for like a 2 weeks in
Yeah, it gets
2 weeks in a
hot in
row.
fucking Chicago,
Yeah,
bro.
that's one of the things that a lot of people, I feel like, from out of town don't realize, or like, dude, our weather is this, or our weather is
Oh,
that. It's like,
Chicago
dude,
has like the
we get
stupidest weather.
everything. We
No,
get
everything, literally
everything,
everything. We even get fucking tornadoes, bro.
dude. We started getting tornado warnings for some reason,
Fuck.
but like, dude, we get like negative 20-degree weather
We get
Fahrenheit, by the
hail.
way, and then we get hail. We get 100-degree summers.
We get dude fucking well, not recently, but I remember when we were kids. I used to love when we would get snowstorms.
Snowstorms, and
And
then
you
we
used
like,
to not
yeah,
be able to go to
no to
school the next day.
school. Yeah,
Oh, that was the best. Now
yeah.
it's not even a thing,
Yeah, and then
bro.
people, and then in the summer we get the opposite of snowstorms, where it's so hot outside that people are dying and stuff. So that's like pretty cool too.
Yeah. This question actually came because for the college that I went to, it's in the city. I'm not gonna say which one, but I don't know why, but in my head I was expecting like I don't know like I mean Chicago's a pretty good. Now that I'm looking back, it is definitely bigger than like
Oh yeah,
probably
dude.
what we
When I went to
imagine.
Indianapolis, dude, it's the downtown area is very tiny, and like once you leave the downtown area, it like becomes rural like very quickly. It becomes rural very quickly. It's not like Chicago where, because that's the thing. We were in the Orange Line going back to like our houses, like because going out to all the way to Midway. Like once you get past Roosevelt stop, it's like pretty much all residential.
Yeah, yeah.
And but the thing is, they were like thinking like, oh my god, like I remember the lady behind us was like, oh my god, we're so far away from the city already, and it's like they don't even realize like we've been in the city the whole time, and you can take it all the way to Midway and then still drive for some time before you're even still out of the city
Oh, yeah. To them, they think that downtown is like the city.
of
What the
Chicago.
fuck?
Yeah. So in Indianapolis, I mean, I'm sure it's the same way where the city limits are not actually downtown, but
Yeah.
past downtown, there's literally like it's highways begin already. You know what I
Damn.
mean? I don't even know. I didn't see any residential houses that were not like apartment buildings, high rises. Yeah.
Damn. You know, no, yeah, because that blows my mind because so there would be like for a lot of classes it would be the typical like oh let's all go around, let's say where we're
Oh
from and stuff.
yeah.
And I would actually like notice like it would either be 50 or even less than 50 were actually from Chicago. It'd
Really?
be like, yeah, that's what surprised me. I'd
Yeah.
hear like
Oh,
I'm from Washington, oh I'm from Minneapolis,
I
oh
forget though that your college is not I forget where it's not like a it's a private school like um
don't narrow it down.
yeah, that's true. I'm not trying to narrow
No,
it
I
down.
mean you could say
Well,
whatever.
I'm saying like other schools, like they get like funding from like Illinois for the students,
Mhm.
like like U of I, University of Illinois. Like if you're
Yeah.
from the state of Illinois, you get funding to go there because it's a Illinois funded school, like by the state. But your school is not like
Hmm.
that, so there's no like incentive to be from the
No.
area.
Nope.
So
So
that's, I mean, that makes sense though. But that's
yeah.
the besides like the fact that it's close.
Yeah.
That's the only reason to come.
Low key.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool. It was the only. I mean, I was about to narrow it down even more, bro. But whatever. And I would always notice like once. like I would peep them, and then I also realized after a couple classes that
Yeah.
they would peep me back, because um like you would get in groups, I talk to people, blah blah blah, all this. Like sometimes like their questions were very like they'd be like, oh, like how many times have you been to O Block? And I was like, maybe like twice in my life, bro.
Yeah.
Like who the fuck wants to go to O Block?
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing there.
Yeah, it's just apartment complexes, and they're
Yeah.
like you never like
It's not a tourist
do you
attraction.
know where it's at? I'm like, I mean, I could tell you the address, but I don't think I should.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, like everybody hears like that
Yeah.
Chicago's super dangerous, all this shit, all that. But like, I, it's weird that like people out of state would come and be like, "Oh, do you know like where killings happen?" And it's just
Yeah.
like kind of like, yeah, everywhere one, and then two, like you don't want to.
You don't want to go there.
Yeah, why you guys are really talking about this like it's a cool thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like this is actually a problem around here.
Yeah.
Like my buddy.
Or that reminds me of like when we were in high school and like somebody we were talking about the stigmas of Chicago in high school, and obviously everybody from our high school lives in the city,
Yeah.
but it's also like the people's experiences in the city, depending on where you live, is very different.
Oh, dude, it's
It's so different because I remember somebody was like, oh, I think I had explained this in another podcast, but like somebody was like, one time I went to Dominican Republic and they were asking me after they learned I was from Chicago that like, oh my god, how many shootings have you seen? How many robberies have you
No,
seen?
yeah, you
And
get
then,
like that
but
line.
she was
Yeah.
like, they think Chicago's so dangerous. I've never even seen or heard any shooting ever in my life, so I don't even know like why there's this like stigma that Chicago's dangerous, and I'm just like, okay, well, I mean like your experience is very different from some other kids in the school.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? But yeah, go ahead.
Um, no, I mean, and then I'm not even gonna talk crazy because
Yeah,
where I live right now, nothing like that happens. But
yeah,
where I used to live around. I mean, it wouldn't be horrible to say. I used to live around the Midway Airport,
yeah.
and like around there, I wouldn't. It's not
It's
bad
not
at all.
terrible. Yeah.
I would like you would definitely hear. I think there was like a shooting or killing the other day
What
or
about
something
the
like
thing
that.
that happened in your like 2 houses down from you?
Oh shit!
There was this
Fuck.
crazy thing that happened. Like, I'm not
Yo.
even joking. Like 5 houses away
But
from
that
him.
wasn't even like a gang or nothing. That was
No.
just
Oh, but you know
crazy.
what? Something happened like 2 blocks away from my house too. That was almost exactly the same as yours.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
now that we're thinking about it, but actually, yeah, I think
Actually,
Chicago's
yeah,
very
they're pretty
dangerous.
No, yeah, because your thing. Okay, his thing when you if you were to explain the thing that happened across the street from his house, it was like crazy. But then I talk about my thing, and I'm like, wait, that's almost the exact same thing, but they did it to 5 people.
Holy fuck!
Yeah,
Well, this lady, I'll just explain what happened. So
yeah.
where I used to
You
live,
can probably even look it up, and now you know where he lives.
I
Or where he
used to live. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, I think because I used to live around. If you know Bogan, I used
Yeah.
to live around there, and that's not a good neighborhood.
Yeah,
Um, so I lived around there, and I lived in a cul-de-sac. So there's
Yeah.
only one way in and one way out, but it was kind of a big cul-de-sac.
it was a huge. It wasn't like, yeah, it was a huge little cul-de-sac area.
Yeah. Like it was a cul-de-sac, but it
It
had
was like a labyrinth.
yeah, it had like various streets in it. It was so
Yeah.
like I remember anytime anyone came to my house, they would always like end up calling me
Like where
after
are
5 minutes
you
after they left because they'd be like, "How the fuck do I get out
at?
of
Yeah,
here?" So, um,
because you can't make one wrong turn, otherwise
yeah,
you
there's
go back.
only
You
one way
get
in
looped in back
and
in.
one way to get. Yeah, literally. And if you take a wrong turn, you're like stuck in there. I swear. Like
Yeah.
when we first moved there, it took me like hella long to get the layout of where we're at.
Yeah,
Anyway, so since it was very like secluded,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like then everybody knew each other, but like especially if you had a dog and you would walk it inside the cul-de-sac, most
Yeah.
of the time you kind of knew who you saw. You would see people like constantly or whatever, and you sometimes you say hi.
yeah,
Point is, in this cul-de-sac, one time I was coming home from school and there was just a helicopter, and then I remember there was a whole bunch of police. Damn, I wonder if I still have it on Snapchat. I'll see if I have it. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Oh damn, hopefully. So I remember I went home and like my mom was like, "What the heck is going on?" And then me and my boy,
Yeah.
shout out my boy Juju, bro. He was my neighbor. What's it called? We went over and went over to the commotion
Yeah.
because I was like when I remember coming home, I was like, "Damn, that's by my house, bro. So I went home, and then in the cul-de-sac, I see that there's a bunch of commotion when there's
Yeah.
almost never commotion. So me and my boy go. Well, by the time we get to where the commotion is, there's a house, and they have it taped off and everything.
Yeah.
And there's a crowd already there, and there's police people there, but it already happened by the time I got there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the hell? And I did see this. I did see this, and it was crazy. It was like a house, and then the driveway right next to it. The houses weren't anything too big,
Yeah.
like not really big at all.
They were normal
Actually,
sized
yeah,
houses.
normal size houses.
Oh yeah, but the alley they couldn't take that off, right? Because it was just like public alley.
Oh, we didn't have alleys in there.
No, but there was an alley right next to that house.
Oh, cause it was like a ramp. It was really
Yeah.
weird. That cul-de-sac was weird. Like there was almost no cul-de-sac like it around the area. Like it
Yeah,
was like
I
its
don't
only
know of
thing
any other cul-de-sac anywhere
that
like
was like
that.
that one. Yeah, it was really weird.
It's a weird. Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, cause sometimes I would.
That was like a very like it was like a very like it felt like a project for like what would a suburb feel like in a very
Right?
compact area.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. When I lived there, I almost wanted a zombie apocalypse to happen.
Dude, your place is like perfect for like a zombie like a paintball match even.
I was gonna say like I wanted all the neighbors to come together, and then we would like shut off the exit.
Oh
or whatever,
yeah.
and like this is our community now.
Yeah.
But
Like you guys built like a freaking Left for Dead town.
yeah, like a Walking Dead type
Yeah,
of thing,
yeah.
where like when they come to our thing, like this
Who
is
are
our
you?
stand-
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
No outsiders.
Nobody. we're family. All right, but
Because you guys are gonna be inbred by like 2035.
low key, we had some fine. Oh, you know who lived? Wait, did she live? You know who lived in that cul-de-sac, bro? You had to bleep it.
Yeah.
or nah.
Well,
I'll
I'm
keep it-
already doing bleeping.
Oh, okay, Kenya.
Oh yeah, did she get deported? Did
Her
she get
dad.
deported? Yeah,
dad.
then she had to leave after. She left to Mexico with her.
Well, she had a. Well, technically, she did. Her dad did get deported, and then when she was at school, like she was there for like 2 months, and then she left.
yeah, but
was-
she can't come back either. I thought, right?
Oh no, she was born here. Kenya?
I'm pretty sure she wasn't.
Shit. With a name like Kenya, what the fuck?
So a name like Kenya? Yeah, that's true.
Like who? I don't. I'm.
Okay,
I've never
so
been
we
to
gotta stop saying
Mexico.
her name. Right?
Oh yeah, true.
You
true.
You're like we're like, oh, you got it.
My
You got the
bad.
bleeping. Yeah, I can just say whatever we want now.
All right,
Not doing
I'll
all
get
that.
straight to the story.
Yeah, yeah.
I go home, and just on the. Oh, okay. Real quick before I go back, while me and my boy are there, I just see the cops are moving and everything, and
Yeah.
I look like where the driveway is about to meet the garage, and there's a. I'm talking about huge pool of blood and like a bunch of clothes there for some reason.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck? So I go home, and turns out this lady had this no, I think it was a couple. This
Yeah.
couple had put on a Facebook post that was like, oh, if anyone has like a baby between this month and this month, I have free baby clothes. So
Yeah.
come and get it. Um oh no, if you're about to have a baby, I have newborn baby
Yeah.
clothes. Come and get it. And then turns out a pregnant lady ended up going to meet the couple because she thought it was free baby clothes.
yeah,
And turns out that the couple they kidnapped her and kept her like in their base. Like I'm talking
Yeah.
about, this is like some like psychopath shit,
Yeah.
bro. And actually it I remember it shaking like all the neighbors to our core.
yeah,
Because we just went on 5 minutes about how you can't get in, can't get out.
yeah,
Bro, that person was living with us, bro.
yeah,
That couple. So that couple had kidnapped this pregnant woman,
Uh-huh.
and the whole purpose of that was because they wanted her baby, bro.
yeah.
And I
They
don't.
didn't even wait till she gave birth.
Yeah, I think it was either she was trying to escape or she was very close to having the baby, and,
Yeah.
and they didn't want to take her to the hospital or something.
Yeah,
So what the couple ended up doing was like trying to perform their own C-section,
Yeah, they
basically,
did.
and open the lady up, and they ended up she ended up dying, like
Yeah.
because they cut her open, bro. And I think it was in the I think she was trying to escape because
Yeah.
I remember they were. Why was it? Yeah, I think because it was in they caught her in like the driveway while she was trying to get away,
yeah,
and they dude, that like they opened up a pregnant lady, bro. Like what the
But the crazy part is that they actually had the baby for like a little bit. I thought.
Oh, yeah,
before
I
she
do
even-
remember that.
Before they even caught him.
Yeah, bro. Oh man, that shit
So-
was sad.
So it's like, yeah, that was crazy that they actually. I can't even imagine like for like a week or two they were like, "We got this."
Dude, and I remember like I would like take my dog on a walk, and like the blood stain was almost it was literally like haunting me because like it was always there.
Yeah,
Like they couldn't get it off. Oh
Yeah.
man, dude, that shit. Fuck, man.
yeah. Well,
Fuck.
the thing that happened 2 blocks away from my house was I don't want to give too much information because of the my mom and my brother still live there, but but basically there was this. Oh, this is probably such a common thing, which is kind of crazy to think about. But there was this like this girlfriend and her boyfriend. They plotted to like steal a bunch of stuff from her parents' house for whatever reason. I'm not sure.
Dumbass
Yeah,
bitch.
I'm not sure what it was. She was like,
Dumbass
"Oh,
bitch stealing from herself.
from herself." Yeah, and I'm not sure if it was to. There's always this like, this secondary motive, like, "Oh, I want to get back at my mom for like
Yeah.
not letting me for not letting me out at night or something." Because I'm pretty sure she was like super young.
Not letting me suck dick.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, not letting me be a slut, whatever. Anyways, so she came, she had like set up and she was like, she had told her boyfriend, like, oh yeah, nobody's gonna be. And this guy was obviously like 23 years old, dating like a 16-year-old, like some dumbass shit. And okay, I got 30 seconds left. So basically, what's it called? The boyfriend came and he broke into the house and he realized that there was somebody still in there. So then he was like, oh shit. And he panicked and he like stabbed them, who I forgot who it was the first, but afterwards he stabbed them, and then like a bunch of more people came out from in the rooms because they were like, "What the fuck was that?" So then he was like, "Oh shit!" Started stabbing the next person.
Oh
Another person
my
came out of the room, stabbing them.
god.
Dude, he ended up stabbing 5 people, I think, and 2 of them were kids.
Oh,
And
that motherfucker has to die, bro.
yeah, so yeah, basically, yeah, that's what
So
happened.
basically, Chicago's actually really
So basically,
dangerous.
actually, Chicago's
Actually,
maybe
they were lucky, right?
actually don't come, guys,
The same area that I'm talking about. We me and my cousin attempted to play at the Bogan basketball courts
across the
once.
street.
Once, bro. And it was the first and last time. I remember this like it was yesterday. Me and my cousin go. And I don't know why, but my cousin at the time, I don't know, bro. Like he would sag. He was one of those. He
Ah.
would wear like all one color.
Like he
And
wasn't even really in the gang. He
no,
was
he
just
wasn't
like
at all. Just
he was just
sagging.
like this is how I dress.
Yeah, literally. So he went and he was literally all in like red or whatever, but not in a gang or nothing. Like in some like in Chicago, like there's just some people just dress like the whole Nike tech suit, like in New York, like that's
Yeah.
just a style sometimes. So like in Chicago, like he just thought he looked good. He had like a matching like thing on, red and red. So we go to play basketball, right? And I wasn't even thinking nothing of it. Like we don't bang or nothing. So we go to the basketball courts, and then out of nowhere, like a whole bunch of black guys come, and it's like whatever. Like they're playing because there's 2 courts here, so they're
Yeah.
playing this side, we're playing this side. It was like whatever, like literally whatever. Actually, I
Yeah.
was kind of low key hoping that they would like ask us because like
To play.
to play because
Yeah.
it was just me and him. I wanted to play a game, so they came, and then it wasn't a like I live in Chicago, yeah, but like I said, I don't bang, so like
Yeah.
I don't really pay attention to like what colors people are wearing too much.
Yeah.
It wasn't until like more like I'm talking about like it got to a point where there was literally 30 like just and the reason why I'm saying this is because they were all wearing blue. Like it was so like literally
Dude.
everybody was wearing blue, bro.
Yeah.
And in Chicago it's not like Crip versus Blood or whatever, but at the same time, like at the same time you do have to pay attention for the colors.
Yeah.
So I just remember looking at my cousin wearing all fucking red, bro, and I was like, oh my god. That started going off in my head. And then I remember there was a guy like they were keeping to themselves, kind of
Yeah.
like we weren't talking to them, they weren't talking to us. There was one of them on a bicycle, like on a small ass BMX bike. So
Yeah.
like his legs actually were like going like this. But like I said, they were keeping to each other. But then he just rides kind of around us, like no reason, just
Yeah.
kind of riding around, like not really looking at us, just like scoping out the area. And I just look at his shirts, big ass Glock popping out right here.
Yeah.
Like he had baggy ass shorts, and it looked like it was about to fall. Like I swear to God, I probably could have like boot ganged that shit low key. But I saw that and I was like, shoot your last shot. We're getting the fuck out of here, bro. Like I'm not trying to, cause like there's 30 of them, 2 of us. Like not even just the numbers thing, more like just like it would be so easy for one of us to die and them to cover it up
Yeah.
with that many people.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, nah, bro. Like I'm not racist or nothing, but shoot your last shot. We gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. We
Yeah.
gotta go back to the people, cause
We gotta go back to the lady who.
because dude, another thing about Chicago that people don't realize, it's so segregated. So literally right
Yeah.
there, the main street. I'm not gonna say it, even though you could probably figure it out really easy.
You already
The-
you just said the high school.
Yeah, so just do your research. The main street, literally on the side we were playing basketball, it was like mostly Moreno. It was mostly black people, and then on this side it was mostly Mexican.
Yeah,
So like we were on this side, and I was like, no, we gotta go back, bro.
you gotta cross the street.
we gotta go back to the promised
Yeah,
land. So we literally just went home, and I was like, he was like, bro, my cousin was a dumbass, bro. He was like, bro, what? Like we don't even bang nothing. And I was like, bro, one, you're sagging. Shut up. Two, my cousin was older than me, so I'm like, why am I being the responsible one here? Like,
yeah,
what the fuck? So we just went, and he was kind of mad. And I was like, bro, I'm never gonna go to play Bogan again. Like, I mean, we live in Chicago, bro. Like, you hear crazy stories. I like how this started.
yeah. You're like,
it's not that bad.
What are you talking about?
And then now we're just going through the trauma of like, yeah,
Yeah, man, that was terrible.
I almost
I'm
died.
never gonna. I can't even go outside anymore.
how
I
many,
was on the wall, like,
oh, dude, how many have you ever been frisked by the police?
no. I never had an interaction with the police ever in my life. I've never been pulled over.
I did, and I did feel marginalized. Nah, but the only reason why I couldn't talk shit was because there's two Mexicans.
Uh,
I was walking by
cops?
yeah,
Uh,
I was walking by my grandma's house, like literally in the alley. I don't know why I took the alley, bro. Because literally I was going to a 7-Eleven, and
Yeah.
to go in the front would have been easier. I don't know why the fuck I went through the alley, and I just see a cop car rolling up, and like I was kind of sweating because I had some shit on me. So I was like, fuck. And then, but I'm like,
yeah.
I've walked by cops so many times. Dude, one time at Whitney, I'm gonna say this. I mean, fuck! But I'll tell you the story after. This one can't go on. This one will go on
Let's
Patreon.
end it real quick then. Let's end it real quick because
Okay.
we're already at the time, anyways. So yeah, if you guys want the stories that we probably can't tell on YouTube, if there's demand for a Patreon, shit, we'll make it.
I won't make it.
We'll
Bro.
make it. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.